So I ended up trying to get oral sex to Austin to get him to stay with me in the house on our first night in the apartment together. We were supposed to be in love. We were in love. That's what God said, regardless of whatever took place. But they still trying to do this to me for him. And so basically, like, I spit something out of my mouth like a piece of lint when I went to give him some head. I was like, he had a piece of lint on his penis when I put it in my mouth, and I was like, man, whatever. I shouldn't have to get on my knees and suck a man just to get him to stay with me on our first night in an apartment that I had to walk all over Conroe to get and get a job and all this shit. We had to celebrate because we both were supposed to be excited about getting it, and he was going next door with them. And I didn't know nothing about no gang and that he had to go over there or whatever, or no demonic possession. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And so they supposedly was playing beer pong, but they probably could have been doing anything. I don't know. But I think this was done on purpose to make me have a reaction because they do that. And he was doing that the whole time in the relationship. He kept doing things to me that was wicked. But I didn't trip. I was like, I'm just going to get ready or whatever and just straighten up the house while he's over there playing beer pong with them instead of being over here with me. And I was listening to Joel Osteen and everything, and I was like, I'm not worried about it. But the next day when he came, he was sick. He was sick, and he was shitting all in the bathroom, and it was stank. It smelled like death. It smelled so damn bad. And I did some research, and it said that meth drug can make them smell like that. Something about withdrawals or something. But I don't know, it might have been from this gang. And I didn't want to be with him when I seen him sick like that. And I was vibrant. I stayed in the house that night doing what I was supposed to do. Listening to God and organizing our new home, getting ready for success. And Austin was over there drinking and partying. And the next day he was in the room and he was shitting in the bathroom. He was shitting so nasty that he kept doing that. Like, he was skinny and like real skinny, like when I first met him. And so I was like, oh, this from the drug or whatever. And I wanted to help him. And when at that moment in the apartment, like seeing how he really was, like I was like, I don't need to keep feeling sorry for him because he just go out and do whatever he want to do, and he don't care if it hurt my feelings, and then he just come back and say he love me, and then look at him, I'm trying to live life good, and he's over there just shitting all on the toilet, and it was stinking so bad with the door open and stuff. And it was stinking so bad. I feel like I'm finna give birth, y'all. Like, I really do feel like this baby about to come out of my vagina, and I am not smoking a cigarette, and this man walking past me smoking a cigarette, and it's hurting because I got a tampon in my vagina too. And I'm bleeding, but I gotta keep changing the tampon, and it don't feel like I even really need to even have one in there. Like, I'd rather just have a pad, and I need to lie down because even though they want to say I'm not pregnant and they've been starving me, they want to say I don't care, but I know they've been abusing kids. At this point, I need to lie down somewhere, and I need my God to do it for me. I need my God to do it for me. And I don't want to listen to the demons or what Cynthia said. What's wrong with me? Because my God kept showing me a baby. He keeps showing me a baby. And I keep feeling these little hands. And I keep seeing these little kicks right here. Little hands that feel like right there. And I'm hurting, and I can't talk about this right now. Because I can't even think. That's why I wrote it down on a piece of paper. And the man who I told y'all, he tried to get behind me and see what I was writing on the paper. He tried to see what I was doing on my cell phone screen. Victor Golden, while I was trying to get information about why Cynthia O'Vera and them trying to kill me. I'm out here pregnant, man. And I've been pregnant for a while. And I am a woman of God. And I feel like I failed my son because they was over here doing rituals to get me pregnant by my baby. By my baby daddy. And I'm hurting and I'm pregnant by him again. And they tried to cover it up with Melby, and they trying to cover this up. And I'm trying to make it to this man's house on Donnelly Avenue. And it's another street. It's Donnelly, and I'm trying to make it. It's right here. I'm right here at the West End. And y'all know all them gang members been approaching me, but they see me dragging this bag, and they know that I'm finna go down to that man's house. And I don't have his number. I see why they cut off all my phones, and they made my phone stop working at Victor house. I had Bernard number in there. I had Andrew number in there. All these dudes that picked me up for this gang, that's supposed to be my friends, that's gonna wanna act like they don't know nothing about what's going on. And if I was to call one of them and say I need to come, did they know they need to let me come up in that house and lay down, man? Regardless. But I can't make it to their house. I can't barely keep talking to y'all, because the more that I'm talking too much, I should be able to rest. None of those people should have been doing this shit to me and this baby. And I'm bleeding out here at the West End train station, pregnant. And the Atlanta Police Department out here leaving me outside with these gangs and these black women in these gangs. And it's hurting my belly to have to go hour after hour telling y'all why they doing this to me in their houses and leaving me on the street. And you cannot tell me there is not one righteous person left on this earth, because if there is not, then I'm going to handle this shit a whole lot differently. If y'all don't get me and put me, I'm telling you, I'm finna walk to this man's house, and I'm gonna sit, and I'm gonna post his name, and I'm gonna drag my goddamn bag with this baby in me. And you can barely tell it hurts. And I know they want to try to use this against me to try to put me in some facility. Because God said, Cynthia said she was going to get me first. Because I'm pressing charges on Austin, because God told me to press charges on Austin. And they was back there saying I wasn't pregnant, everybody. And trying to fight me. And I said to them, I'm going to beat y'all ass when I had this baby. The women at that jail. That's what I said in the vision. And it's black people that's walking past, and they these gangs, and these are same motherfuckers that gonna be sitting there talking about some crazy lady over here doing this and some crazy lady over there doing that. Talking about, am I okay? So, where was I when the groups of folk come around? They try to make me feel like I'm paranoid. shit fucking hurts when they do